in OC curve, so it is the plot of probability of acceptance versus large fraction defective. Okay, on y-axis we will consider probability of acceptance PA, and x-axis we will consider large fraction defective. Now in this problem, draw the type B OC curve for the single sampling plan. N is equal to 50 and C is equal to 1. So there are two types of OC curve, type A and type B. Okay, depending on type of distribution. Okay, adopted. So type B is based on binomial distribution. Type A is depending on hypergeometric distribution. So here they have given only two data. Small n is equal to 50 and C is equal to 1. Small n means sample size. Okay, sample size is given, that is 50, and acceptance number is given, that is 1. That means out of 50, if the number of defectives are equal to 1 or less than 1, that is 0, we will accept. Out of 50, after evaluating quality of 50 samples from a lot, if there is one defective, you can accept. If there is no defective, that is zero defective, then also you can accept the lot. If there are more than one defective, you should reject the lot. That is the meaning. Okay, in order to draw OC curve, so you should know the values of probability of acceptance. Probability of acceptance, we can find probability of acceptance by using the equation where we will substitute n value and C value. Whereas lot fraction defective, you should choose some values of lot fraction defective. Okay, if it is 1% defective, it will be 0.01. If it is 2% defective, 0.02, 3%, 0.03, 4% 0.04. Like that, you should choose the values of large fraction defective. Okay, for that you can find out probability of acceptance. Okay, in order to plot OC curve, okay, choose 6 to 8 values. Okay, so if you choose 8, it will be good. In the exam, suppose if you don't have enough time, okay, you can limit it into 6 values. Okay, here for this problem, I considered 8 values from 1% to 8%. That means 0.01 to 0.08. Okay, first, so we will go for determining probability of acceptance given by PA. Okay, so here we are going to accept a lot if the number of defectives B is less than or equal to acceptance number 1. So here C is 1. That means number of defectives can be 0 or 1. 0 means no defectives. Next, so you have this equation. So you should consider the values of D from 0 to up to C. That means D can be 0 and also it can be 1. Next, so substitute D values, N value. Okay, small p is lot fraction defective. Next, first I will consider lot fraction defective value as 0.01. That means 1% defective. Okay, these values we should consider. It is not given in the problem. Okay, if the lot fraction defective is p, that is given by p, this value is 0.01. Then using this equation, we can find out probability of acceptance PA. Okay, probability of getting number of defectives less than or equal to 1. So that is substitute D is equal to 0 and C as 1. Okay, next. So N is 50 and P value, P is 0.01. Next, 1 minus P means 1 minus 0.01. N is 50. D, it can be 0 or 1. Okay, next step, so I will substitute D value. Okay, since it is summation of D 0 to 1. Okay, first I will substitute D value as 0. Okay, here D value is 0 factorial. Next, here also I have substituted 0. Wherever there is D, so it is substituted by value 0. Next, N is 50. Okay, next plus So this value, this equation will give you the probability of getting 0 defectives. Next, you have to evaluate the probability of getting 1 defective. Okay, so if you add these two, you will get overall probability of acceptance for fraction defective 0.01. Next, substitute d as 1 in the same equation. Okay. Next, value using calculator. So find the value. Next, overall fraction probability of acceptance will be 0.91. So this is for large fraction defective 0.01. Similarly, for next consider 2% defective, that is 0.02. Okay, next same thing. So instead of p, for the previous one we consider 0.01. So here you substitute 0.02. Next 1 minus p also 1 minus 0.02. So here also first you will consider probability of getting 0 defectives plus probability of getting 1 defective. That will give you, so overall probability of acceptance when the large fraction defective is 2%, that is 0.02. Okay, next time procedure, consider p value as 0.03. Substitute in the equation, get the value. Next, similarly 4% defective 0.04, same procedure. Next 0.05, same procedure. 6, 1%, that is 0.07. Next 8%. Okay, so now I consider large fraction defective from 1% to 8%, that is 0.01 to 0.08, and now I have acceptance values, corresponding acceptance values. Okay, based on this, next I should go for plotting curve. Okay, so next, so I am writing this in a table, large fraction defective. So this we should consider on our own. Okay, from 1% to 8%. Next, I determine probability of acceptance values using those equation and procedure I explained. Next, go for plotting the OC curve. Okay, so on y-axis, consider probability of acceptance, that is PA value. On x-axis, consider large fraction defective P. Okay, next, so plot the values and connect with the help of curve. Okay, I will consider this. Okay, on SolidWorks. Okay, so next for 0.01. Okay, probability of acceptance is 0.91. So for 0.0191, so I will get the point. Next, for 0.02, 0.7341, 0.73. Okay. Next, for 0.03, 0.553. So 0.03, yes, 0.553. Next, 0.04, 0.3999, almost it is 0.4. So for 0.04, here also it is almost 0.4. Next, 0.05, 0.276. 0.05, 0.276. Okay, next 0.06, 0.19. Next 0.07, 0.126. Next for 0.08, 0.0755. Okay, so like this, so on the graph I will mark the points. So then connect these points with a curve. This is the OC curve for single sampling plan where n is equal to 50 and c is equal to 1. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding this,